How's everybody doing? So I'm trying to get everybody to commit to using this Trello online communication system. And I feel it's a very efficient way of communicating, and it's going to be a very good way for us to keep track of who's doing what, where, and when. So far, I have made 2 boards under the Birding Eco Tours team on the Trello account, our guiding calendar and the social media posting schedule. Now, I did send everybody an email inviting them to the Birding Eco Tours team, to Trello. So please go have a look in there. I know that 1 or 2 of you have already joined up on that, but please go and create a Trello account. It's quick, it's easy, it's free, it's very simple and easy to use, and let's get committed to this. So I'm going to show both of these boards to you, starting with the social media posting schedule. Now, this is the communication system that I'm going to be using from now on to indicate who needs to send me what content and when. So the main focus is that I create a card for each of you guys, and I break it up into segments, so Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. And so, for example, to give you a summary of what Instagram looks like, if you go onto Jason's card and you click on his Instagram, then it'll show you a bit of a description of what I require, and it's got a tick box list of the dates of when I need content for Instagram. Same thing for Facebook. Again, a little bit of a description for your Facebook and a tick box system for which dates I need content. So every time you guys provide me with content, either via WhatsApp or email, or you can even leave it in a Trello comment, you can attach a document over here. Every time you do provide me with content, I would need you guys to please click or tick the box on the date that you have provided me with content. And you'll see as you progress through the month and so on, it'll have a follow-up bar to see what progress you have. I understand that when we're in the field and guiding and so on, it's not always easy to get to the social media and sending content and that kind of thing. But then again, I would require you to please leave a comment on the Trello system, just indicating that you couldn't send content for this date due to being on tour or whatever reason it may be. I'll make a quick instructional video for the app as well, so it's very easy to use and very simple. And on the app again, you can quickly leave a comment if you don't have access to a desktop. Okay, so this is the schedule. I'm going to send you a message on our WhatsApp group notifying you or informing you that there is an updated schedule for let's say the month of May, and then there you will find info on when to send me content. This is a nice way to keep track of all of that, who's sending me what, where, and when, and just communicating via this system. Okay, so the other board that I created is our guiding calendar. Now, I personally feel that this is more efficient and more structured than the Google Calendar. And once again, a card is created on the board for each of us. I created a freelance guides to be confirmed for tours that are too far in advance, mostly the day tours, and then as well as guides that are on leave. And once again, the tour information will be found within each card of each guide. Now, on this specific board for the guiding calendar, if you look here in the top right corner, you'll see there's a heading that says Planeway Calendar. So when you click on that Planeway Calendar heading, it opens up a calendar that gives you a summary of the whole month or of all the cards that are captured within this board. Now, what I did is I color-coded every person. So Andy being purple, Dylan yellow, Dom orange, etc., etc. And here it indicates who's doing what trip and when. So it's an easy way of tracking the system. It's an easy way of seeing who's where, and it's an easy way for us to make arrangements for cyber meetings and that kind of thing. So one of 2 things can happen to keep the board or the calendar as up to date as possible is either one, you can send me the dates of a tour as soon as you hear of the tour. That should be one of your first priorities once you have a confirmed tour. Is send me the dates so that I can add it to the calendar, or you can add it to the calendar yourself, but then you still need to inform us maybe on the Birding Ecotours team or something like that on the WhatsApp that you added it to the calendar. If you do add it to the calendar yourself, how it will work is as following. So let's say, for example, Jason is doing a tour from the 1st of May until the 10th of May. Okay, so what you'll do is you will go from the home page, you'll go into the guiding calendar, and then you will click on the top right corner saying Planeway Calendar, and then you'll wait for it to load. And then on the 1st of May, you click, and then you give the title of the tour. So let's say South Africa Birding Tour. Sorry, that's horrible. Birding Tour. And then you will color code it. So if you click on label, I gave each of you guys a color. So you'll see, okay, so there's Jason. And then you will add the first date is the 1st and the end date is the 10th of May. Then you will also go to the bottom right of this card and you'll see that there's a list of the cards that it needs to be added to. So you'll select the Jason card. Once you're done with that, then you just say save. As simple as that. Now all of a sudden this card is added to the guiding calendar. Now if any more information needs to be added, for example, like client names and that kind of thing, you just click on the tab for the scheduled tour and then you say open card. It's going to take you to a different window, and then in here you can add client names and whatever else information is important. Maybe something that can be added to the team. If more than one guide is on the same tour, they both can be added to this, and comments can be shared indicating the progress of organizing the tour, that kind of thing. Attachments can be added and so on. So there's a lot of ways that this communication system really makes it all very effective. So once you've added it to the calendar, it automatically, because you selected it at the right hand here onto which card you should add it, it automatically adds it to the Jason tab or Jason's card. So if you go then into the home page of the board itself, you will see under Jason, South Africa Birding Tour, and then the end date 10 May. So this is pretty much the system that I found through a friend, and I really think that this is a good way for us to communicate as a team, as a company, being in being in different satellite offices and areas and that kind of thing. And the fact that it also has a mobile app, I feel makes it very beneficial for us as a team. So I would really like everybody to get involved in this because it will really, really help us. But okay, I'm going to make another video for the mobile app and then I will send that to you guys as soon as I have finished that as well. Cheers for now.